people, and welcome back to the channel. Today I am super excited. Special permission, a special area. This is fantastic, and hopefully we can find some stuff that relates to this area. Now, back in the 70s and 80s, I think it was mid-80s, this used to be an area of the David Koresh Branch Davidian Ranch. Now, back then, the FBI raided the compound. There was a big fire and all that. But we got special permissions, Rick and I, and we are going to try and find some stuff that relates to this. There's some old houses down the way we can search. We've got the afternoon, and we're going to do the best we can. I will give you a rundown, give you a quick history of this area and what happened here, in case you're the younger audience and don't remember this, or you don't remember what happened. So stick around. We're going to find some really cool stuff. It is windy, so I'm going to try and keep you out of the wind. But if I can't, there's going to be a little bit of wind noise. I need to get some sort of windsock on this. And let's go have fun. Hey people, before we jump into this adventure, I want to make it clear that we were invited out to the ranch to help clean up the grounds, pull the trash out of the ground, and find anything else that we could return back to the residents that still live there and take care of the ranch. And anything that they wanted to keep, they kept. And anything that was allowed for us to keep, we kept those items for ourselves. We know that this was a very tragic event, and we had the utmost respect for the area and the people who still live there. And there are many movies and books out there that you can read about or watch the shows about this event unfold and how it went down and what happened. And there are many different views as to the incident, but we were there to help them out, and we're grateful that they allowed us to do that, and we respected their wishes. So on with this adventure, and I hope you enjoy it. Branch Davidian was founded in 1935 near Waco, Texas by Victor Houteff as a breakaway group from the Seventh-day Adventists, Branch Davidian religion sect that believed in the imminent return of Jesus Christ. David Koresh was born Vernon Howell, was an American who played a central role in the Waco siege of 1993. Koresh claimed to be the final prophet. His apocalyptic biblical teachings, including interpretations of the book of Revelations and the seven seals, attracted various followers. Koresh was a member and later became the leader of Branch Davidians, a movement originally led by Benjamin Roden, based at the Mount Carmel Center outside Waco, Texas. Koresh competed for dominance with another leader, Benjamin Roden's son George, until Koresh and his followers took over Mount Carmel in 1987. In the early 1990s, he became subject to the allegations of polygamy and child abuse by former Branch associates. Further allegations related to the Branch Davidian stockpiling of weapons led the BATF and later the FBI to launch a raid on the group's Mount Carmel compound in February of 1993. During the 51-day siege and violence that ensued, Koresh was wounded by the ATF forces and later died of a gunshot. It is unclear the circumstances that the compound was destroyed by a fire, killing 6 agents and 76 members of the branch. I think this is my first good find. Right there. Just popped it out. Yeah, we have a Lincoln. Yeah. And that's a memorial. I just had to go get my back brace, but I found something really cool historically and really connected to this compound. Let's take a look. Okay, right there in the hole. It doesn't look like much, but when you pop it out and you start bringing it closer, that's a primer pocket. That is an exploded bullet. Well, bullet casing. So apparently there was over 2 million rounds of ammunition here. And this is one of them. Nice. .308 maybe. But that's exploded. You can see the shrapnel in there. That is awesome. That is a bent up spoon. Look at that. You hear Rick over there in the background. This mud is really sticky, but this is a branch Davidian spoon. Let's see if there's any markings on this about whether it's right there. That is a sterling. That is awesome. Okay, so that does have a name on it. It does say TOWLE sterling. Patent 1974. Sweet. That there is, that's a live bullet. That's a 7.62 by 3.9. Look at that, it's still got the bullet on it. Nice. That's awesome. All right, right there, I have a coin. What do we got? Is that a Lincoln? I'm not really sure.
It's a dime.
No way! I think this is an IHP. Oh, let me get this a little bit cleaned up. Do not use water on copper. We'll use the brush. I did a little cleanup with this. I didn't want to do too much. There's a crosshatch there, and there's a number 1 there. And that kind of looks like a bust looking to the right. So I will look this one up when I get home, when I can do a little better cleanup. It might be a foreign coin, of course. But there we go, nice. Sorry for the wind, but I think I just found something fantastic. Right there. Not sure what it is yet. I think it's a coin. Or a token. I think I found a token or something. Oh my. I gotta get this cleaned up. I got my toothbrush. I'm starting to shake. Awesome. Let's get this cleaned up and find out what it is. Okay, this is fantastic. So this is a commemorative coin from Australia. 1901 to 1951 is what I can read on there. Now, it does look like it went through the fire, and I will have to get it cleaned up a little bit. Okay, right there, 1901, 1951. So I will have to make sure to research this, but this might be even silver. This is awesome. That's why we do this. We find stuff from around the world. We find treasures. This is awesome. But this can be attributed to members of the David Koresh Branch Davidian member, because they came from all over the world. And this was probably from the members that came from Australia. Let's go find some more. Rick got a bunch of stuff. He's got some slag too. That's copper. It's probably, yeah, copper plate. Some more slag, cans, piece of pipe. Hey, you got a hoe. You did get a spoon and a bullet. I did not find a bullet. I think that's a 45. You got a shell casing, a broken key. Is that a penny? Yep, that's a Lincoln. Nice. And a bunch of stuff. All right, good job. Well, it's been an absolutely fantastic day. Rick's still over there hunting. You can hear him in the background. He actually found a bullet and a couple of coins. And our person that let us hunt out here is right over there. He's doing a little hunting, not too much, but he's got some great stories. And we'll do a little walkthrough here, but let's do a wrap up and then we'll do a walkthrough. So a really mangled spoon. It does say sterling on it. That's pretty cool. So there is a lot of garbage and there's a lot of this slag. Now this slag is melted metals like aluminum and stuff that was in the fire when they had the fire. I have no idea what that is. It's got a design on it. Looks like a tube. Got some of this. I got and that's a piebald or something group. Looks like some sort of electric outlet, but that's brass. Chunks of aluminum, refrigerator pieces. No idea what that is. Lots and lots of soda cans. I already threw a bunch away. And here's more of that slag. But this is all from the fire. Absolutely guaranteed fire. Door latch. Aluminum. It's metal with copper wiring, hose pieces. So slag, junk. So the good stuff over here is this is a chunk of lead. This is real lead. This is not bullet lead. That's definitely an exploded bullet. Exploded. An unfired SKS AK round. I got this little finial half side. It might have been 2 pieces, not sure what it went to. A penny, a quarter, a 62 penny. I got that Australian coin, and I think this is also an Australian coin because it looks like the queen looking to the right. But I will make sure I will give you an update on that. It's got a 1 right there and something right there is the date. But that is absolutely phenomenal. So that was our finds. Thanks to the gentleman who let us come out here and do this and help clean up the grounds. And he does take the bullets as a donation back to be sold in the stores as a souvenir. So if you ever come down here, you can visit for a little donation, and then there's a souvenir shop. But we're gonna go over here and we're gonna take a look at some of the signs, the plaques, and there's a small museum, and we're gonna take a look at those items. Okay, foreign coin identification. Let's take a look at the coins I found. We'll start with this one. This one is Queen Elizabeth II, and I believe this is the 3rd portrait. It's a 1990 new penny. I'll throw up a picture of what it actually looks like. I was able to identify it because of the crown right here. It has the Maltese cross and the date over here. I believe that very last number is a 0. So that is the penny I found, and it is fire damaged. The big coin I found, a 1901 to 1951 Australian florin anniversary coin. This is 50% silver, and that is King George VI. So I'll throw up a picture of what this one actually looks like. And this one is also fire damaged, but I can actually see who that is, and I can see the dates and the florin and stuff on the back. There you go. Some of these plaques and memorials are for both the law enforcement and the Branch Davidian people. So they recognize both people who died in this incident. Living Waters, Branch of the Righteousness Rebuilding Fund, and then Revelations 6:9 through 10. And people have left coins here around this as a memorial, so we stayed away from this area. This is for them and not for us. Anything that was over at the buildings or in the other areas was okay, but this is for them. This is coins for their memorial. Now, the area that I was hunting, which is over there next to those trees, I was told is the David Koresh's bedroom area when the place burned. So the house wasn't too much farther than just to the other side of that light pole, and that is the memorial there. So let's go over here and take a look at this other one. This one here is the remembrance, in remembrance of all the men, women, and children who were victimized and brutally slaughtered in the bombing of the Oklahoma City Federal Building on April 19th, 1995. We pray that they and their families find comfort and peace in our Lord. And then in memory of the BATF officers who lost their lives on February 28th, 1993. Conway, Todd, Robert, and Stephen. So we'll go over that way, and there's another plaque on taking a look. My house shall be called a house of prayer for all people, Isaiah 56:7. And on the behalf of all Branch Davidians, we want to express our sincere thanks and appreciation to the many volunteers and benefactors who have faithfully answered the Spirit's call to rebuild upon the ashes. May our Lord bless you all. We declare this tabernacle to be a house of prayer for every nation, kindred, tongue, and people. The branch of the Lord, our righteousness. I'm not sure how to pronounce that at the bottom. But let's go inside and we'll take a look at the museum.
God was very angry with him and trying to take that position. And he showed that he would be angry with anyone that would try to take the position of Holy Ghost and claim to be God, because she's God.
Oh, so this is the original compound here. I'm parked over here, and that's the gym. I think I was hunting in this area, swimming pool.
Actually says in Revelation 5, no man.
So this is where the agents were on the roof.
So I say that means you cannot.
And the fire was pretty devastating.
Offer of because she's the one that offered it, and she interprets it. So have stopped them right there in the beginning. I've been a kid. I said, why are they going into this place? What was that? Why are they going into this place? First. Well, we went around. They were all in cahoots with him. And he was ready to expose them. He was ready to die. But now it's actually happening. Okay, so now it doesn't seem to be so crazy. Because we ain't brought justice. But that's what was going on here. They wanted to shut you up. No, that's the Minelab operation. And then demonize him and make him look like he's the one that's doing what you're doing. And he's the criminal. Yeah. And even the judge that was a case here, I guarantee you he would frequent coming here to have sex with the children. Because he was a sexual predator.
Ash is a Waco.
This is the guy that overturned the verdict so that these guys couldn't go free. Overturned the verdict and put them in prison for 40 years. They served 15, but he was trying to hide.
This is the other side of the museum. Over there you can see a squarish. Used to be some old houses built right along that road that were from the 1950s.
Hey, you want me to take y'all's picture together in front of this before you leave?
No, this is an area part of the compound here, and then that's the swimming pool. And then over there was the tunnels type areas. So I'll go over here, take a quick look, then we'll go that way. So, swimming pool. It's got water. So this is the swimming pool here. Crawfish trap. And then back over here was tunnels that they were going to use for bunkers. So there is right through there, and there's a path that comes right up here and ends. You can see the cover right there. But over here, this was supposed to be a bunker where everybody could hide and be safe. It used to have a roof on it, and the walls are starting to fall, but this is a pretty good sized area, you can see. And then there's the second room over there. I'll stand up. And then a tunnel was supposed to go all the way back over to the main building over there. And then over here, you can see this yellow. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be another tunnel here. So this is a tunnel also going that way that's fallen in. And then this here is a school bus that was buried under the ground. So right here is a school bus. And then that tunnel runs right over there. And then there's a cement platform right there, which was actually another bunker. Right where that orange cone is. And we'll go over there and take a quick look. And it's pretty much filled in, but the vault area where the mothers and children were gassed to death, and that was in there. So that's the small museum memorial for the Koresh families, all the people here who passed away, and it was a tragic event. But I think that's all I got for you today. Thanks to everybody who came along. Thanks to everybody who subscribed and watched. And thanks to the gentleman for letting us come out and help him clean up the yards and find some treasures and pick up the garbage and take care of that stuff. So I think we'll call it quits for here. It's getting late. Time to go home, get some dinner. So thanks everybody for stopping by. Leave a comment. Don't forget that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff. And come back next week for another episode of the RedHeaded Adventures. And don't forget, wherever you go and whatever you do, have fun, as long as it's legal. Thanks, everybody.